Good morning DSN family. Selamat pagi, magandang umaga. Kalay Vanakkam and Arun Sawadika to all DSN family. And thank you so much for watching our live for tonight. And please help me. The very simple step for you to help me. Benda paling biasa dan benda paling simple sekali untuk anda untuk bantu saya. Okay, tu mestilah like, comment and share this Facebook live. And we are live in Facebook page DSN Malaysia and also YouTube page DSN Malaysia. And so please, you should like, comment and share. You can comment greeting with me. Tengok live ni di mana. And also you can tag your members, your prospect as well. And the most important things is to share this live. Okay, tekan banyak kali. Share lah di Telegram ke di WhatsApp or your Facebook page or your own Facebook pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Just share because that is unlimited sharing. Okay, boleh kongsikan sebanyak mana. And thank you so much for all the greetings. Good morning everyone. Thank you so much. And magandang umaga. Okay, and sebelum we invite our guest speaker for tonight. Okay, kita nak cerita sikit malam ni tentang mental health, and kita nak bagi awareness for you about mental health and what is mental health. Macam mana kita nak tahu orang tu mempunyai masalah mental, dan juga sebab kita cerita tentang mental health, ada sebenarnya di kalangan kita ni yang kita tidak perasan mungkin mereka mengalami masalah mental, ada masalah, ada gangguan dengan mental mereka, dan what you should do. Okay, apa yang anda patut buat dan how will you treat them. Okay, macam mana you nak deal, how you deal with people with mental health. Okay, so keep sharing this Facebook live, and if you have any questions related to tonight's topic, and please do give the questions in the comment section. I will try my best to ask our guest speaker for tonight. And sebelum we invite our guest speaker, I will give you few updates. Okay, so kita nak tengok updates. Especially kalau anda tengok tadi video, kita ada video awal-awal tadi tentang our anniversary, DSN 29th anniversary, di mana di DSN Cyberville. Satu sambutan yang luar biasa, yang sangat hangat. Ini pada tahun inilah, pada bulan 9 bulan lepas, dan kehangatannya masih terasa ya sampai sekarang. Okay, dan paling seronok, semua orang pakai baju bunga-bunga kerana tema kita pada hari tu pun bunga-bunga. Sangat meriah kerana itu adalah first gathering after pandemic yang kita buat mega event at our own place DSN Cyberville lah, tempat kita, our own home DSN Cyberville. Jadi come, datanglah DSN Cyberville ni. Kita buka hari-hari kecuali public holiday. Jadi hari-hari anda boleh datang. Kita ada galeri, kita ada helipad, kita ada meeting room, kita ada sales counter. Come to DSN Cyberville. And sebelum saya cerita lebih lanjut, kita nak bagi berita gembira kepada orang Melaka. Kenapa? Apa yang ada kat Melaka ni? So ini adalah berita gembira kepada orang Melaka dan sekitarnya. Orang jauh pun gembira untuk anda kerana pada 14 hingga 16 Oktober 2022, selama 3 hari akan ada Direct Selling Day Malaysia 2022. Exhibition di mana? Di Mahkota Parade Melaka. Jadi pada pukul 10 pagi hingga 10 malam, dan anda semua dijemput hadir kerana kita DSN ada buka booth pada hari itu. You are all welcome to join. Datang je, boleh ambil gambar, boleh tahu aktiviti-aktiviti yang ada. Jadi sebab ni adalah kebanggaan kita because we are the best direct selling globally. Okay, dan program ini juga dianjurkan oleh Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs MDTCA ataupun Kementerian Perdagangan Dalam Negeri dan Hal Ehwal Pengguna KPDN HEP, dan juga dengan kerjasama dengan Direct Selling Association Malaysia DSAM. Dan jika anda ada apa-apa pertanyaan, for more information you can contact SNT at 018-470-4887. Jadi mari ramai-ramai kita memeriahkan majlis pada hari tersebut. 3 hari, okey. Dan sebab kita sangat bangga, we are very proud of TSN because TSN is the best direct selling company globally. Kita pun dah dapat award ni, jadi jom kita ramai-ramai memeriahkan exhibition tersebut. Datang ni bangga DSN. Kita datang visit DSN, the best direct selling company global. Okay. Dan nak juga nak bagi update sikit tentang our promotion sekarang ni. Kita tahu pada bulan 10 kita akan menyambut Deepavali. So in DSN kita of course kita akan memberi, what is that? We will give you a Deepavali promotion. We have 6 packages for you to choose. So find it out, boleh tengok package apa yang ada, apa products yang ada. Dan anda boleh dapatkan poster ni. Kalau nak tahu lebih lanjut, ada poster ni, kita ada post di Facebook dan juga dekat e-world pun ada. So bolehlah pilih produk-produk yang anda minat, yang anda suka. Jadi war-warkan tentang Deepavali promotion ni kerana pada bulan ini sahaja Deepavali promotion ni valid. Okay. Start 1 Oktober hingga 31 Oktober lah. So anda ada 1 bulan saja untuk grab this opportunity. Alright. So kongsi-kongsikan berita gembira ni sebab promotion ni sebulan sahaja. Dan pada pembelian 100 PV anda boleh dapat kalau kita tengok tu sampul Deepavali. Alright. Dan selain itu kita juga ada ni yang paling hangat, kita ada Start It Right Membership Campaign. Ini yang kita nak kongsikan kepada anda semualah. Ini adalah satu promotion untuk anda mencari prospek member baru, dan campaign ini berlangsung start 1 Oktober hingga 31 Mac. So ada 6 bulan. Okey, ini untuk member baru saja dan kita ada 2 kategori iaitu walk-in dan juga online registration, di mana tak perlu beli starter kit yang hard copy tu kerana anda akan dapat e-kit dan juga DMC card dengan hanya RM10 saja. Dan paling senang, anda kena maintain 100 PV bila register tu. Okey. Nak tahu lebih lanjut, esok kita akan ada exclusive session. Kita akan cerita tentang Start It Right Membership Campaign ni. Dan jika ada apa-apa soalan tak faham ke apa, you can ask tomorrow. Kita akan jawab soalan-soalan anda yang anda tak faham tentang Start It Right Membership Campaign ni. Jadi marilah kita sama-sama promo DSN dan mencari ramai lagi keluarga dalam DSN. Alright. So tanpa melengahkan masa, kita akan bercerita malam ni back to topic mental health. So nak tahu lebih lanjut apa produk DSN yang sangat sesuai untuk mental health, dan anda boleh teruskan menonton dan terus kongsikan. Kita akan bagi awareness tentang world mental health, dan how you treat them, how you will, macam mana nak cakap, kalau mereka datang ke awak ke bagi apa-apa luahan ke, how you will manage them, apa-apa sajalah tentang mental health. Kerana kita di sini memberi awareness. So with that further ado, tanpa melengahkan masa, kita ingin menjemput our speaker for today, juga iridologist. Okay, so let's welcome Star Diamond, Mr. Ganesh.
Hi Isha, morning.
Morning. Apa khabar, Mr. Ganesh?
Khabar baik Isha, how are you?
I'm good, I'm great. Malam ni kita akan bercerita tentang mental health ya, Mr. Ganesh, dan untuk memberi awareness kepada semua orang tentang mental health. Kerana kadang-kadang kita pun tak sedar, mungkin dalam kalangan kita orang yang rapat dengan kita mempunyai masalah mental ataupun gangguan mental lah. So kita akan bagi awareness kepada mereka malam ni.
Yes.
Alright. Jadi Mr.
Okay.
Ganesh,
All right.
sebelum kita teruskan dengan presentation, saya nak baca
Yeah.
sedikit komen boleh? Sebab ramai orang
Boleh
komen
Syah.
kita.
Okay. Ya, silakan. Silakan.
Okay. So let's go for the comment. Uh, we have watchers from Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you so much, Miss Leonie. Orang jauh. And also kita ada Afia Akhtar, good morning. And also kita ada Mr. Roland Ko, watching from Damansara. Okay, Magandang Umaga, Miss Rosemary, Magandang Umaga. Okay. Also we have from Lahad Datu Sabah, Miss Rosemary dari Lahad Datu ni. Lama dah tak jumpa. And kita tengok lagi daripada Argentina pun ada. Semua jauh-jauh lah Mr. Gadish
Yeah.
malam ni.
Yeah.
Argentina, Thailand, Buenos Dias. Thank you so much Buenos Dias family. Kita ada ni saya kenal ni. Mr.
Hi.
Tewa Sharma, very good morning dear sir.
Dear
Good
Sharma.
morning Mr. Sharma. Okey, kita ada Ramadan Radamaran, hi Dr. Ganesh. Ada juga ni
Hmm.
Miss Turga Devi. Good morning DSN.
Yeah.
Hi Miss Devi,
Morning.
good morning. Okay, so Mr. Ganesh, kita nak cerita lagi tentang word mental health. Jadi if you have any questions regarding mental health or apa-apa saja opinion pun boleh, you can ask the questions on the comment section. Okay, so Mr. Ganesh,
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah. We are reading. So shall we go?
Yes,
So good morning
we
to everyone. So
should.
let's start the topic today, which is quite familiar and very interesting topic, which everyone I think we should pay an attention on this health product in focus for October. I make a full screen. So before that, I think the internet line I think is not so favorable tonight as a heavy rain I think everywhere. So just bear with me. I think just for a while. I think the topic is quite short today on this with the conjunction of the WHO, World Health organizations. They recognizes this month for the World Mental Health Day. So, okay, let's go on with this. What is the mental health is actually? So the mental health is actually includes our emotional, the psychological, and also social well-being. It helps to determine how we handle the stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence to adulthood. Okay? So I think this WHO also they confirmed the date, recognize the Mental Health Day on the 10th of October every year. So the October month is actually for the mental health actually. So with the 2022 this year theme, the theme says make mental health and well-being for all a global priority. So I think the topic is quite crucial. I think they have made this as a global priority. Yeah? So it's because quite serious numbers of mental health issues are arising. Right. So this is what it's about the mental health. So there's many factors that contribute to mental health problems, including the biological factors such as genes or the brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse, family history of mental health problems, experiences related to other ongoing like chronic kind of medical conditions such as cancer or diabetes, usage of alcohol or drugs. So this is the factors that contribute for this issue. Right? The World Mental Health Day's overall objective is to raise the awareness of the mental health issues around the world and to mobilize efforts in support of mental health. So the day is actually provides an opportunity for all stakeholders working on mental health issues to talk about their work and what more needs to be done to make mental health care a reality for people worldwide. So mental health, they do exist, which we don't realize. We see things is actually in detail. We can see so many people. We can't recognize them. Sometimes they come with so many issues in the body. We come with so many diseases, but the mental health it's a hidden part which we can't actually. It's not visible to everyone to recognize it. Okay? So common mental health illnesses, we can see people with anxiety disorders, depressions, dual diagnosis, bipolar, PTSD, the schizophrenia, borderline personality disorder, obsessive compulsive disorders, and all that. So let's look a bit detail on this anxiety disorders. What we can see, anxiety is actually a common emotion when dealing with daily stress and problems, but when these emotions are persistent, that means it go a longer time, it become excessive and it affects the people's ability, and the anxiety become a disorder. I think many people has actually ended up with this disorders, the anxiety disorders. And also we can see the anxiety types of people. They come with the phobia, the life phobias, the past issues that sometimes they are panic, the most stress, working stress, and all that. And the other one is the obsessive and compulsive disorder. This one, I think, we heard about this in a very short form. They call it the OCD. It's like a obsession and compulsion. Some people have this OCD, which is it's not obviously can be seen. They have like every time, for example, I see people have a trauma, being burglared at home, the thief come inside the house, So they need to check all the windows and doors all the time, go and make sure the thing is it's locked all the time. That means that they're repeating doing this check. So it's a kind of obsessive like happen. And compulsion is like a repeatedly check, like a pregnant mother after the baby birth, the baby born. The mother used to go and check the baby frequently, whether the baby is breathing or not. So this is the kind of the sample of compulsion. So it all comes under the anxiety disorder. Okay, and then the symptoms, we can see people confusion, a very helpless situation, repeated negative kind of thoughts because of muscle tensions and palpitations. All these are related to anxiety. Okay. So, how about this dual diagnosis? We can see the dual diagnosis actually is the presence of the mental illness and substance abuse problem occurring at the same time. Okay, that means no one knows which is actually a issue is. It comes from the mental illness and also with the drugs at the same time. It's like the chicken and the egg theory. No one knows which is comes first. Actually, sometimes the use of the drugs and the alcohol at the same time. So that is the dual diagnosis. And this is quite famous on the bipolar disorder. Bipolar is actually a mood disorder with the two extremes. Either it's go very low or it's go high. We call it a depressed. Very depressed, it's go low, or if it's a manic, they call it it's go higher. So symptoms are as usual they go very sad, very hopeless, irritable at the most of the time, no energy, very lack of energy, and difficult in the concentration, lack of memory, and loss of interest in daily activities, and they always feel emptiness in them. So this is actually a bipolar, which is actually related to the mood, person's mood. And the post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD) is actually when someone has experienced a traumatic event. This event in their life, sometimes they ended up with some sexual or physical types of abuse, like vehicle accidents, war exposure, or serious medical events. And the past things become very traumatic for them. They call it a PTSD. And this is schizophrenia. This schizophrenia is actually it's a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. It's a kind of hallucinations in them. So they try to they try to portray so many things in a different way. It looks very abnormal and very disorganized thinking and the speech. We call it a schizophrenia. Okay, and the other one is the borderline personality disorder. It's actually a personality disorder with the experience of intense mood of swings and feel uncertainty about how they see themselves. Okay? And obsessive compulsive disorder, as I put it as a OCD just now under the anxiety disorder. So all this actually includes in this common mental health illnesses. Okay. So World Mental Health Day, um, millions of people are affected by the mental illnesses every year across the country. Many people just we who work, perform, create, compete, laugh, love, and inspire every day. We can see 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illnesses, and 1 in 20 U.S. adults experience a serious mental illness. And also the youth, 6 to 17 years old, they experience a mental health disorders about 17%. So we can see on further details on the sources given below. Okay. Um, so do not discriminate this issue. Terms we talk about the word of mental, sometimes there's so many things. So you can see this very serious issue, and we can't simply make it a discrimination on this topic. Okay, ways to maintain a positive mental health include getting professional help if you need it. Getting professional, we have special departments, even in a hospital, the psychiatric departments, we have professionals to help on this issue. And in this is connecting with the others. Then we need a support group always to connect with the others and staying positive, getting physically active, helping others, and getting enough sleep, developing coping skills, get a healthy lifestyle. Okay, now we jump to our topic today, which is this is the issues. These are the things that we can just elaborate a little bit on this mental health, common mental health, and all that. So, what are the solution is? So, internally, we need something to help on this situation. What we can see, the wonderful product that we see as a lion's mane. We know everyone what the lion's mane is actually the scientific name is Hericium erinaceus, and it's also known as the how to go or Yamabushitake. It's a kind of medicinal functional mushroom. Okay, that's we also calls as a monkey's head mushroom. It looks large, white, and shaggy mushroom and resemble a lion's mane as they grow. So the pictures are actually showing how the lion's mane is actually look, and it's cultivated under stringent quality control and testing at the DXN farm in factory, which controls production from cultivation to finished goods. It offers us a convenient way to consume anytime, anywhere. So this is a basic info about this lion's mane, and DXN have done very high quality control testing for this lion's mane mushroom at the farm in the factory. So, did you know lion's mane aid in digestion and potentially encourage nerve regeneration and recovery? Okay. So, lion's mane have this main function for the digestion systems in the human, and it encourage nerve regeneration and recovery. So, we have done a big topic on lion's mane before, and there's so many informations about the humans the gut system. It's actually connecting the our central nervous system. There's a brain and the our gut system, the stomach and the colon systems and all that, and digestion. We have a bidirectional connection whereby it is actually connected. So lion's mane have aid in the digestion and potential to encourage nerve regeneration and recovery. So the word what we can highlight here on the regeneration and the recovery of the nerve system is NGF, the nerve growth factor. That's the important part. Lion's mane is actually having the high therapeutic value the lion's mane has. Okay. Lion's mane helps to relieve the mild symptoms of depression and anxiety. Okay, but what we can see is actually lion's mane have this important bioactive compound. We call it the polysaccharides that we can find in lion's mane. Actually, same like other functional mushroom, like some other medicinal mushrooms. Lion's mane can help to combat the fatigue. It's actually reduce the anxiety and improve our mood. So we can see here help in relieving the mild symptoms of depression and anxiety. Lion's mane actually contain many nutrients, including polysaccharides, the ergosterols, the olenolic acid, and the potassium. Okay, so the ergosterol, actually it controls of the cell cycles in human body, and potassium is actually giving a boost for the immune function and the cognitive health, and the olenolic acid is actually defending against the pathogens. So I think the important part here that I would like to emphasize is on this. Lion's mane have this NGF, the nerve growth factor, which is directly helps for the cognition's health. That is cognitive. Cognitive is actually the brain functions health. So these are the things that activity that we can see in the lion's mane product. Okay, lion's mane mushroom is contain bioactive components, substances that have beneficial effects on the body, especially the brain, heart, and the gut. So, as we discussed just now, it have a bidirectional connection from the brain, heart, and the gut systems. The moment lion's mane is actually been consumed by the by us, actually it helps the digestion systems and it's direct giving the help for the brain function and the heart function. Lion's mane mushroom helps strengthen the immune system by enhancing the action of white blood cells and reducing the release of inflammatory cytokines. So, as the polynolic acid is defending against the pathogens, okay, any bacterial infection, so any other infectious diseases that attack the human body, lion's mane mushroom is having this system. It improves the immune system, prepare the immune system by enhancing the action of white blood cell (WBC), yeah, and reducing the release of the inflammatory cytokines. Mm. So lion's mane mushroom also can be enjoyed raw, cooked, fried, as steeped as a tea. And I think the foreign countries like the UK, I think they always have this. They use this as a replacement for the chickens and so on. So they're using raw meat of this lion's mane as a meat, and they cooked and they tried or they steeped as a tea. Right? So let's look in DXN. Lion's mane mushroom is available in tablet and powder form. We have 300 mg with 120 tablets, and we have 5 gram with 10 sachet of drops or 30 gram. It's a powder in the bottle. Um, and we have this another interesting product whereby we have DXN Lion's mane coffee. It's already pre-mixed. This coffee powder pre-mixed with our lion's mane mushroom powder and non-dairy creamer and sugar. That's not an artificial creamer. We are using the, the genuine product. As we say, we have this non-dairy creamer and the sugar. It is delicious and easy to prepare. It can be served hot or cold. We have 20 packs with the 21 grams per box. And we have also a tea. We have the Excellence Mint Ucha tea, the 12 pack, 30 gram. And we have a Lion's Mane Oolong tea. This is a 7 gram, the 32 sachet. And Lion's Mane Lemon Matcha, 22 gram with the 20 sachet per box. And we have black tea, Lion's Mane Black tea, we have 2 gram, 20 sachet per box. So these are the quite new products have been introduced by DXN. All this actually we have this premix of lion's mane in all these beverages. So everyone, I think we should see this a very short information that we have for the World Mental Health Day, and we already identified what are the common mental illnesses that are rising nowadays, and we see what are the best nutrition that we see. Very specific product today. We can see DXN have a very beautiful product. Okay, DXN Lion's Mane. I personally have this experience. I've introduced to so many uh, patients and the clients. We have introduced this lion's mane tablets and lion's mane powders and all that to be mix for the daily consume, especially the drinks and the beverages, right? So I think we already come to the end of the topic. So I just pass the session to Shah. Shah, please. Thank you.
Gynotherapy is the best course for you to come and learn about yourself, to understand about yourself, and to know about unique of the nature.
I actually highly recommend this course or training to be continued in the future. Thank you very much.
Join us in this 4 days Gynotherapy holistic course organized by DXN. Thank you very much.
Say hello, say hello, say hello to freedom. Yes, you can say hello, hello to the world.
Now you can proceed to log into your DChat account by keying in your phone number and the password you had registered during the sign-up process. Click on ePoint. Here, at the Balance section, you can view the remaining amount in your ePoint and all the transactions you have done, like reload, transfer, and payment.
Hello, welcome back, Mr. Ganesh, and thank you
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
for the
yeah.
really amazing presentation about mental health. Ada banyak tips and type of mental health and what is the products like TSN products that can help with mental health. And talking about DSN products, Mr. Ganesh ada cerita tentang Lion's Man dan produk-produk apa DSN yang mempunyai Lion's Man. So kita nak tahu Lion's kita tahu dia adalah mushroom. Okay, dan macam mana Lion's ni berfungsi untuk brain system and how is it related to mental health? Boleh tak Mr.
Yeah.
Ganesh ceritakan sikit, explain sikit macam mana?
Yeah, yeah, Shah. It's very simple. Actually, as everyone know, yang kita dapat tahu, lion's mane is actually a functional mushroom. So dia di mana kalau functional mushroom ni dia mesti ada therapeutic value. They have some medicinal um, uh, that means dia punya ciri-ciri dia ada medicinal value for that mushroom. So for the lion's mane actually dia ada satu potensi untuk nak wujudkan NGF. Okay, this NGF is actually a nerve growth factor. Di mana kalau kita consume lion's mane and this lion's mane akan wujudkan sistem dia di digestion system and direct supply for the brain system because the brain and the digestion systems dia ada bidirectional connection. We call it the gut microbiota di mana dia akan wujudkan a good microbiota and these things akan produce the nerve growth factor in our brain function di mana dia akan support all the brain function. It's actually like people with the dementia or people with the Alzheimer's or any other issues, especially for the common mental illnesses yang kita sembang, kita discuss tadi on the anxiety, on the depression and all that. Dia akan support. Actually, this nerve growth factors akan bagi satu positive energy to give a better enhancement for the function, especially for the brain function. So that's how it actually works. So by consuming it bukan secara ubat macam kita nak consume medicines, actually it comes as a food. Functional food is actually a food. So that means it must come on the regular basis. It should consume by the regular basis. So we can see the benefits actually. So that's a very simple brief information about lion's mane with the NGF, nerve growth factor. Right?
So macam itulah caranya macam mana Lion's Mane boleh bantukan your brain. Dia ada support your brain function. Sebab itulah anda perlukan Lion's Mane and don't see this as medicine. Kerana produk DSN bukannya ubat. Jadi anda boleh consume by daily basis, hari-hari pun boleh makan. Sebab kita pun ada coffee dan juga tea yang mempunyai Lion's Mane. So, cakap tentang kopi tea, kita ada juga tablet dengan powder. Dan Mr. Ganesh, apakah favourite produk DSN yang mempunyai Lion's Mane?
Ya, kalau ikutkan on daily usage, kita guna Lion's Mane tablets lah as a supplement, one of my core supplements lah. apart from that, the F&B, the food ataupun beverage, as a tea ataupun the coffee, saya memang on my favorite is the main coffee, Lion's main coffee. So once the DXN last time they
Hmm.
introduced on the main coffee, I think I really excited on that lah. So memang dia ada dia punya flavor, dia punya rasa pun I think very nice. Memang dia jadi my favorite lah.
Yes, dan kita juga ada cara lain untuk konsum Lion's Mane. Kita ada dalam bentuk teh dan juga kopi. So you can choose either
Yeah.
one. Kita ada kopi, Lion's Mane kopi, teh pun kita ada 4 jenis. Kalau nak
Yeah.
tablet dengan powder pun we have Lion's Mane tablet and powder. Bolehlah masuk dalam
Yeah.
smoothie ke, dalam your beverages ke, dalam makanan anda. Okay, it's based on you how you innovate your food.
Yeah.
Alright, so kita nak baca sedikit komen Mr. Ganesh sebab ada ramai komen. Kita ada leader kita Miss Jovelyn dari Ampang, greeting, good morning. Kita juga ada Miss Nuil Bulos dari Negeri Sembilan, greeting to you sir Star Diamond Ganesh. And we have Nurul Zainal. Nazam pun
Yeah.
ada tengok live malam ni. Greeting to all the listeners watching from Subang Bestari. Dan kita ada komen daripada Miss Noel. Thank you so much sir for the very informative discussion about the SN Lion's Mane. This time is very relevant that people are quite stressed about work and environment. So it's very informative to help them to relax their mind and brain. Yes, it will help you. Okay, jadi kalau ada masalah ke stress ke, just seek for the apa yang cakap mungkin jangan simpan seorang-seorang. You can share with your loved one, dengan orang yang rapat dengan anda. Kalau tak percaya, cari orang lain. Luahkan, okay? Dan kita pula kalau ada orang luahkan masalah ke apa, kita kenalah menjadi pendengar yang setia, okay? Jangan judge and do not discriminate because they exist di dalam kalangan kita, okay? And try your best how to comfort them, okay? Because mental health ni boleh bawa kepada suicide, okay? Dan kita tak naklah benda tu terjadi. Dan ada juga mental health boleh bawa kepada kecenderungan kepada mencederakan diri, okay, mencederakan orang lain, mungkin tak dapat kawal. So, kita elakkan benda-benda tersebut sebab cari orang yang sepatutnya luahkan. Dan juga kita ada talian yang sepatutnya, okay, ataupun jumpa pada medical practitioner, medical health consultant.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so before we end this session, kita nak kongsikan sedikit tentang program kita pada hari esok. Okay, kita ada exclusive session pada hari esok. Okay. Kita ada exclusive session with DSM Management dan kita akan cerita tentang Start It Right. Okay, Start It Right membership campaign yang saya cerita tadi. Kalau anda nak tahu lebih lanjut ataupun ada apa-apa yang tak faham, you can ask tomorrow 3:30 petang 5 Oktober. Okay, dan mestilah ada special prize. Jadi tengok esok kita dah kongsikan, just share this Facebook live. And also the day after tomorrow kita ada apa? Kita ada special session with Ganom, Persatuan Pengamal Ganoterapi Holistik Malaysia, dengan Presiden Ganom. Kita ada Dr. Siva, okey. Jadi ini pada hari Khamis 8:30 malam. Dan cerita tentang Ganom ni, kita ada course tau sebenarnya. Kita ada course. Course apa tu? Kita ada course Explore the World of Gynotherapy 2. Okay, ni batch kedua. Dan program ni juga dianjurkan oleh Persatuan Pengamal Gynotherapy Holistik Malaysia, Ganom. Jadi kita ada tarikh 5 hingga 8 November, 8 hingga 5 petang. Di mana? Di DSN Sagovit. Dan juga di sini kita ada tunjukkan harga kos dan juga harga kos bersama penginapan. Kalau anda berminat, boleh register di QR code dan juga WhatsApp ataupun WhatsApp SNT 0847048887. Okay, ni batch nombor 2. Okay, batch yang pertama, Mr. Ganesh pun join juga ya?
Yeah, we are the first batch lah for the Ganoish Malaysia. Yeah, we was the first batch.
Yeah.
I think the second batch is I think quite lucky lah because of the accommodation. I think they can just stay with a very good price. It's actually a very good offer for the accommodation di Cyberville itself. So senang.
Accommodation.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yes. Dia kalau jauh pun jangan risau kalau anda bukan berasal atau berada di Selangor, KL, dari jauh ke Penang, ke Kedah, ke Johor ke, ada
Yeah.
accommodation disediakan. Okey, jadi kalau nak tahu lebih lanjut boleh WhatsApp SNT. So, sebelum kita akhiri live pada malam ini, Mr. Ganesh boleh bagi any last words tonight?
Yeah, and what is that? The highlights on the topic today on the World Mental Health, and our product is very specific on the lion's mane product. So I wish to say this: consuming lion's mane, I think, should come on a daily basis, and the coffees or tea or any beverages that can be used as on a replacement on our daily drinks. To enjoy any drinks in the evening or whatever. So it's because it's totally different by using a supplements of the lion's mane on this beverage method because it is a premix concept. The coffees or teas all is a premix actually with the lion's mane, and the best consume is by the tablets or powders or something like separately. I mean, so consume it as a daily food, and then we should have a good physical activities and other activities. Um, have have a consultation with the experts if you have any serious mental health, or if you know anyone that have these issues, encourage them to have a better practice of this, and also change their daily nutrition with our DXN super products, which is on the lines is actually. We have a beautiful testimonies and all that. So many testimonies are telling that they have experienced very good improvements after consuming this lion's mane and all that. And it must have followed with our daily activities, which is the physical activity and then the sufficient adequate sleeps and all that, spiritual activities as well. All this will help support the problems actually. All right. So I think let's everyone just introduce our alliance mains on this, and thank you so much for the day. All right. Thank you.
Alright, so thank you so much once again, Mr. Ganesh, for the very, really amazing presentation and knowledge about our products and also give awareness about mental health. So, sama-sama kita menjaga kesihatan mental kita dan orang sekeliling. Okay, let's be aware about mental health and let's consume our DSN products. Okay, and thank you so much for tonight and happy kepunan DSN and see you at the top in DSN. So, bye-bye everyone. See you in the next
Bye
live.
bye. Thank you.
Let it go.